Hello, hello, greets and good evening, one and all. Peace. Namaste. Hey, sup? What's a go on in your neck of the woods? It is July 24th, 2023, a little bit in between 7 and 7:30 in the PM, and inspired by the weather, I was nudged to bring out my camera and start recording, show you some sights and sounds of what go on in my neck of the woods. Here we have a view of the valley after a downpour of rain. It wasn't too long, but it was a lot, especially up near work where I was earlier. About an hour's scooter ride away, I'll term it, near the downtown core. So hopefully whatever we experienced there, we experienced here as well. It looks like the river got a little bit of a fill up because the water level seems a little bit higher than usual. And yeah, the sun is still out and about and bright, and pretty soon after, dinner time and such, I'm sure we'll hear some children and families out and about enjoying the summertime weather. So let me zoom around and show you what the valley looks like all over. And to me, there's nothing as pleasing or as calming as a wonderful sea of green. Green is, I have to say, it is my favorite color. Chewy has green eyes. I love her green eyes. I think green eyes are just beautiful, and to me they look like the light of life, but just lit up from inside. It's just gorgeous. So yeah. Hopefully the birds that flew by were in frame and you could see them zipping by as well. This is all unscripted, so pardon any awkward wording. Here we go. Let's see if we can go up, 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 up. And there we have some more beautiful scenery, a lot of blue and green and some brick colored buildings down below. I always imagine that that is the Shire, and I live in a cave atop a mountain, and it's just awesome, both during the summer and wintry months as well. Somewhere in my archives I have footage of little baby falcons that hatched. This was from a couple of years ago, but it's still one of my most favorite memories of the valley and one of the most exciting photography or videography projects that I was blessed with. Just seeing little baby falcons hatching and then learning how to fly, pooping up a storm, and eventually taking flight from the nest. Eventually, when time allows, I will do my best to upload that so you can see the wonderful sights and enjoy the sounds as well. Alright, so enough of me rambling about the valley and such. Let's see if we can zoom up, get some clouds in here. Clouds look pretty cool too. How many of you enjoy staring at the clouds and seeing what is? I do. I'm sure many of you do too. Alrighty, now as you take in some sights and sounds, I am going to unzip my little greenhouse cover that are protecting the plants. I'm glad I zipped them up before I headed into work earlier, because who knows what kind of heavy raindrops would have pelted them and squashed them into the ground. They're still very delicate. And here we go. Let's move the tripod a bit, see if we can get a long shot view of what is happening. Alright, so here we are, once again, live and direct, in front of MisterStacky, and let's do this one first. So these here are the products of seeds I planted, I believe, last weekend, so about, let's say, 7 days ago. And here we have some kind of kale. And there are 2 types of tomatoes. I forget the names, but I planted the seeds. And look at the little baby stalks. Oh, they have little fuzzy legs. They're so cute. And there are some more. And in the middle, whoops, we also have some more in the middle here. And let's brush off the dust or the dirt. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited to see what happens. I may need to get some kind of liquid fertilizer. Right now they're just thriving on organic soil and filtered water. So I guess I should get some kind of plant food for them as well. Although I'm very curious to see just how much they will grow just based on light and water. I really believe that light and water have magical characteristics and properties, and they are what gave birth to life in the first place. So here we have an empty container. I'm sure I planted some seeds there, but now I've forgotten what. So if something grows, it'll be a surprise. And in this one we have some green onions that are sprouting up, which look awesome. And there should also be some green onions in this one as well, but no sign of them yet. In this stack we have red and green pepper seeds, still blooming up, I suppose, sprouting up, and there are 4 of these. And in the compartments below there are garlic buds. Now, there were shoots. I had to trim them. Unfortunately, I was too curious to see what happened, so I let them grow, and they eventually turned brown. I should have, in retrospect, clipped them and put them in my salad, but there's always next time. Here we have some more green onions growing up nice and strong, and pretty soon I will need to turn this greenhouse vertical instead of continuing to keep it horizontal, and we'll have to change the configuration of these things yet again. But here, yep, we have various types of peppers, and they're really blooming up, so we'll see how long it takes for actual little fruits to grow. And my mom says that for tomatoes I should have, been seeding the little seeds months ago. And I'm like, yeah, but I have a greenhouse cover, and it creates its own atmosphere, and seems like though climate is, or weather is shifting, so perhaps I will still be lucky and get a yield out of these little sprouteroonies. They're so cute. Alright, so that's what's going on. And here soon I'll have to plant up some potatoes and onions. I'll do half and half, and we'll see how that experiment goes. So that's the update on MisterStacky and my little balcony garden. Somewhere inside is Chewy. Chewy. That is Chewy's perch in the room. And, whoops. Can't show you my room too much, cause not that it's messy, but you know, privacy. Here we have a wonderful palm tree that started out as just 3 little branches I got from IKEA, and over time it just continued growing into a wonderful tree, which is awesome. I have an orchid plant hiding behind there, and another kind of cactus, and an actual aloe plant. So, oh, there's Chewy. Hey, Chewy. 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 Want to go on, Chewy? Chewy. My little want to go on, Chewy. And so there. Now, I had transplanted this palm plant into a bigger container, and after I did this, somehow the 2 bigger sprouts aren't doing so well. I don't know what happened, but I'm hopeful that it's just a little bit of damage caused by perhaps damage to the roots, and that it'll spring back shortly. I'll most likely move it around as well. Okie dokie. Well, since it is still bright, maybe I'll end with this. I'll end this section or this episode with a nice shot of a reminder, a curtain with some awesome sayings. Let me see if I can fluff it out so you can get a better view. Okay, let's see if you can see this. So it says, smile often, think positively, give thanks, laugh loudly, love others, worry less, aim high, enjoy life, be confident, stay calm, dream big, and be happy. And you know, at first when I put this up, I thought, do I really need this as a reminder? But let me tell you, yes, especially after long, stressful days at the office, it helps me refocus, because it's easy for our energy to get pulled in, you know, various directions and such, but having nice reminders on hand and easily available really makes a difference, and is very helpful. Alrighty. I suppose on that note, I will thank you once again for tuning in. It's always a treat to see some people checking out what I'm putting out there. It's all a work in progress, all experimental, and we'll see what happens and where it all goes when we get there. Alrighty, I might do one more video featuring a wonderful book I've been reading called Celtic Light. But I have to summarize a few sections first without, you know, just reading straight from the book. So that'll take a little bit of time. Until then, as always, thanks bunches. I really appreciate. And until our paths cross once again, stay well, stay great. Peace out for now. Ciao.